And welcome to the Big T Show, take 3 on a Sunday, the Lord's Day. Unless you're Matteo, who says God be less for some fucking antichrist reason.
No, I just think it's funny, but I do believe in God.
Listen, the first one, technical difficulty, it happens. We caught it. Shout out to my sister. Well, real quick, this week we have my man Matteo to my left. James had a wedding last night.
A beautiful white wedding.
A white wedding?
It's a joke.
Oh, I just want to make sure.
Yeah,
Because he has a Proud Boy haircut at a white wedding.
I want to call back the person that called us.
No. Listen. And then the second time what just happened was... we have a new phone. Oh, headphone up, Matteo.
Yeah, we are going to do it. Yeah, you're on. Who is this?
Who's this? Thanks for calling in. You're not even relaxed anymore. Maybe that's your parents' fucking problem, you fucking jerk off. Rock solid, bro. These CBDs are... listen, you know how many homeless people I give them to? And you always see these motherfuckers sleeping through the night. You know what I mean? Like, you can't sleep... Hey, listen. Are you a fan of the show or not, buddy? Listen. I know who the fuck this is.
Conrad!
It's not Conrad. It's Brother fucking Jones. What's up, Brother Jones? You didn't think. And listen, for people who watch it right now, we have a new phone number. Call in. Where's that number? 646. 646-828-7369. How you doing, Brother Jones? Thanks for calling in. How you doing? Listen. We want. How's Cali treating you? How do you not like Seattle? They look amazing. You know, I need the Chiefs second half. I need Chiefs second half and the Ravens all money line. The play tonight. First half Lakers, probably Lakers money line for the game. And then even first half, I think they're just gonna roll and smoke it. But I don't know. Yeah, that's it. That should be a fucking gimme. And what was I gonna say? How do you not like Seattle? You know what I mean? I know there's no fans out there, but they look really good. And listen, we're trying to win you money on this fucking show, Brother Jones. Yo, Brother Jones, when I was out in California, do you remember dropping me off at the airport and I was housing my 90th. What's that shit called? In-N-Out Burger? Yes. No, well the sound, you had no radio on, just maybe the AC pumping. And it's like one of those mukbanger videos. Then me and Matteo, we eat alike. We eat like animals.
Yes.
Like, that noise, and in the Asian culture, is very popular on YouTube.
Yes, it is.
So you get a fat person like myself, very popular in Asia.
And a anorexic.
A manorexic? What the fuck is that, Matteo?
A male who's anorexic.
Who, you?
I'm just making a joke.
Oh, yeah, because you have fucking pickle, onion, cheese sandwiches. You fucking...
What makes more sense? I don't know.
No, but you remember those sounds I was making, Brother Jones? Like, you looked at me like, I'm all hot right now. Like, not hot, like temperature. Like, damn, like, what? Like you were watching me eat pussy. You know what I mean? Like, and then I love In-N-Out so much. I had a bird brain plan, like some Kramer shit.
Really, let me hear this.
And I made, how many burgers did I make you buy? No. We bought 100 of them. But then we forgot that shipping, the dry ice, the cooler, and everything else, it was going to be like $700-800 or something like that. I'm like, I can't do that. So we had to go to the smallest box possible. Yeah, now you remember. And, it was worth it. I was microwaving them for like 40 seconds. And, my neighbor's sitting in also off camera, but we'll leave it at that. We're not going to say any more. Do you remember when I had those fucking burgers?
Oh, yeah.
And listen, my friend Zach's in because we're trying to get this right. We have a new phone line. We have Reese holding it down on the producer side of the board. Shout out to Reese. And we're just trying to get this sound right. I want it to be perfect so we can just really just take the fuck off, you know?
Yeah.
And thank God my box didn't get stolen that day because there's some scumbag in my old apartment. He fucking zoodles with pesto, big shrimp, And then he stole one of my HelloFresh during the pandemic. I went over there. The scumbag ripped the fucking label off. This guy is he has another thing coming to him. I'm not going to threaten him on the air because I don't want to incriminate myself. But Brother Jones, do you remember that? Multiple trips to California. You held it down for me. You fucking you helped me out. You gave me that medical stuff from the store when I needed it. All the good shit, Brother Jones. I appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
And thank you, Brother Jones. Thanks for calling in. That's Brother Jones from California calling in. Wow, first call. Second technically. First on the live show. Fucking awesome. It worked pretty well.
Yeah.
It's a success.
Yeah, we're still gonna tweak some things, but call in 646-828-369. Oh, we have another call. Seems to be a popular thing today.
Yeah, you're on. Yeah, you're on. Who is this? Who on? Yeah.
Say the name of the show.
On the Big T Show. Yeah.
I would love for Matteo to be a receptionist. Yeah, you're on. All right, well, what the fuck you want? Who's on this phone? Who's on the line? Oh, hey, what's up, Mom? Mom, talk closer into the phone, please. Come on. Hey, Mom, what's up? Thank you. Great episode. We just I was talking about why I've been trying to wean myself off the edibles because I'm a fat fuck. Hello? No. What are you doing? A show over there yourself? You have your own show going on over there, Mom? What are you doing?
She's a vlogger of an audience.
Yeah, it sounds like she has an audience right now.
Yeah. Mom, take it off speaker. There's too much of an echo.
Is it hard?
But Mom, that day there. Mom, take it off speakerphone. There's too much of an echo.
R. Kelly up in here.
Mom. Hey, Mom, call back. It's not. I know it's not coming in clear, Mom.
How you doing?
Say hi to my mom.
Hello.
Why are you screaming at her?
I know she knows she can hear it or not.
She's not. She's right there on the mic.
Oh. Sorry.
All right, Mom. I love you. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
All right, bye. Oh, I'm hanging up the phone. I'm hanging up the mic like the fucking show's over.
Oh, we're gonna get another call.
Oh, another call.
Oh.
Matteo, I want you to answer this. I want to see how you respond. Oh.
I'm waiting for it.
No.
Hello, this is the Big T Show. Oh, call iPod failed. No call back.
Yeah, well, listen, Matteo answering the phone. Hello? Hey, Tommy. Can you do hey, Tommy?
Hey, Tommy.
No, like you did in the back.
Hey, Tommy.
People love that shit for some reason.
Reference to that movie.
Yeah, my mom, like I said earlier, why I'm weaning myself off the edibles, show's always brought to you, bake what your mama gave you. My mom calls in, and I got this amazing banana bread waiting to be eaten. I'm not going to eat it right away, because like I said, I'm trying to wean myself off the edibles, because...
You're trying to wean off the peen.
Not wean off the peen, Matteo. I don't know what the fuck that means, motherfucker. But,
Cock magic.
Cock magic? Do you have Tourette's all of a sudden? Cock magic.
I'm trying to make something like awkward and stuff.
Yeah, no, you did, but good job. But I was awkward when I got in my car. What was that, Wednesday morning? And there was burrito remnants everywhere. You know what I mean? Like there was just tears of foil. I must have just kept eating it, and like like when you bite foil when you have a filling in your mouth.
Yes.
And then it's like like I must have been like I didn't, and I probably just ripped the foil off. There was like I said, gummy bears. Cheese danishes, like wrappers, all from the
medical gummy bears?
No. This is just my lord ass eating like a fucking maniac. And then I eat, like I said, 5,000 calories a night.
You're preparing for your hibernation.
No, because then I can't sleep. Your body's too busy like saying, what the fuck's going on? Where all this food come from? And how the fuck are we gonna prostate this?
Prostate?
Yo, someone just said
Medical?
Yo, not yet. I need one, man. I'm itching. I'm itching for one. And yo, I'm 40 now. Matteo thought I was born in the 90s. That's listen. He can hack the Pentagon's fucking website, but he can't do simple math of Tommy's 40 and he's not born in the 90s.
Well, I was figuring if you're 40, it's like 20 years ago, it'll be like 1990.
That's still not the right math. But what was I gonna say? I don't know how to say this. They might have to check my butthole out now.
I know. I told you. It's.
Oh, you told me that. I was wondering who told me that.
You're probably gonna need a colonoscopy.
Probably.
You probably.
So I have to go to the doctor.
Lucky.
Yeah.
And what do they do?
They put a camera up your butt, but they knock you out. So it's like Bill Cosby.
Oh my God! What if I tell them I drink a lot of Metamucil?
That's not what they're checking for.
What are they checking for?
Cancer.
Say it like that, bro.
How did I say it?
You heard yourself say it.
I was trying to be like British cancer.
All right, well, listen. We're working on a Sunday. I'm a union guy, 8:04 till I die. You know, like, this is triple pay. You know what I mean? Like, and on a Sunday, trying to get this fixed. I just want to go back to that text again because I want you to read. Because we usually give our picks. Last week we started off bad. It's the first week of the NFL. I said last year.
Yeah, my first week, my pick came through. I said the pick of the week was Cardinals on the money line. I said they were getting 9 points, but I said don't even take the points, put them on the money line. So one of our bets came through.
Well, I like to do parlays. Sucker man, loser man, sucker bet, whatever the fuck they call it.
Sucker man?
Yeah, it's a sucker man's bet.
Yeah, sucker man's bet. And I was down, like I said, 4,300 last year.
Yeah.
But I was betting 1,000 a week.
I know.
So that's 16,000. I potentially could have been down, but down.
Down.
Because there's 16 chances to lose, 17. Right? Yeah. Because there's a bye week. And a couple times, we could have broken for like 20,000. Yeah, I just thought off the week hop. And you know what? You think I give a fuck? You know what I mean? Like, you hit one parlay, 6 weeks in a row of losing, it's gone automatically. So just so we have it on record, because we're getting to the witching hour. That's what they say on the red zone, where it's the end of the early 4 o'clock games and that last hour of early day football. And I want this on record just so, you know what I mean, when we can brag, like, hey, we're giving out winners over here on the Big T Show.
You want that?
Oh, fuck, go ahead. Read it real quick.
Hey, what's up? Can I get you 3,000 parlay, question mark, Chiefs, 49ers, Ravens, all ML, and over the first half Laker game, question mark. Thank you.
Alright, so that parlay, 3,014, the 49ers already hit. That pays that pays like 9,800, something like that.
Yeah.
So if that hits, we'll have that on record that the Big T Show, we're giving out fucking winners. What's the score of that Chiefs game, Reese?
It is Chargers 17, Chiefs 6.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Mahomes, you better wake the fuck up. Like
6:25 left in the third.
Alright. That fucking Chargers defense playing good. You know,
Yeah.
But there's no one in the crowd, right? So I think someone got corona the first night of the Chiefs Texans game.
I wouldn't know.
There was a fan that did test positive here.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he got it at the game.
No, that doesn't mean that. No.
He did spread it at the game.
How do you know?
Because if you have it and you're at the game and you're positive, then you're going to give it to other people potentially.
How do you know he wasn't masked up and being safe and all that?
They said in one report that like it sheds off skin, the virus.
they don't know that.
Listen, call in 646-828-7369. If the girl of your dreams, another crush, a girl in the neighborhood that everyone talks about, whoever it is, would you eat ass like myself during the coronavirus? I was with one girl, but like, if you're single, it's tough, man. You know what I mean? Like, you want to have fun, you want to eat some pussy. You're there. You might as well eat some ass. You're there in the neighborhood, right? Like, you stop by your friend's house or whatever. You go to like fucking the DMV. Like, oh shit, my friend lives 2 blocks away.
There's no holding back.
You stop by.
That's right. There's no holding back. It's you're in real desperate times, especially if you're single now. Anyway, trust me, I know. So now that it's hard to even get out, trust me. When you do get anything, you do keep like. I don't.
Absolutely right.
So if she's asking for something, you're doing it.
No, I'm not.
There's no saying
He's right. I'm not in that mindset, but he is right.
You're not in that mindset. Why not?
I don't know, man. I have too many demons.
What do you mean, too many demons?
I don't know. It's like self-destructive behavior.
Self-destructive behavior. I like that, Matteo. Well, listen. I don't know. I was scared of it at first.
Of what?
The corona.
Okay.
And like, we don't really talk about that shit on the show. We always talk about eating ass and stuff, but it's just this guy. If you go to a football game passing around, you saying it's shutting off skin.
That's one.
And like,
one report said that. I don't know if the other.
And my friend, he was like, he had 4 Tinder dates lined up the other day, and like, so he had a car accident. He couldn't get a rent a car or something. He was losing it. I'm like, 4 dates. I'm like, why don't you choose the sluttiest one? You know what I mean? At that point, I'd play the odds. I'm like, yo, I'm not picking the most homely girl. You know what I mean? Or the thicker one. You know what I mean? All right, let's fuck it. I'm picking the fat bitch because I want to get laid. You know what I mean? I'm not going to have some hot bitch make me wine and dine her and then be like, oh, maybe we'll talk next week. Oh, you want me to come back out in public? You know, I think we're going to go out, meet, and then we're going to just go hang out at my place all the time.
So you're saying all fat girls are easy? That's.
As a fat person, I'm allowed to say that. I'm a pussy. Listen, I'm pussy and a hair away from being a fat bitch, so I could say it. Seriously, right?
I'm not sure.
Motherfucker, I got a dick, they have a pussy, and I have no hair and they have hair. What else is a fat girl missing?
He's got the tits.
Yeah, I know.
It's not a trick question, Matteo.
Yeah, I thought it was.
You were just a blank stare.
Okay.
Would you, Matteo,
Where's this going?
would you rather be with a pretty... I can't even say it. I love
Just say it.
Would you rather be with a...
What?
I don't even know how to word this. But listen, and yes,
try your best to clarify.
and Reese, and nothing against big girls. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Well, you got to play the odds. You got 4 girls, and like you said, these are dark.
Skinny girls are sluts too.
Yes, it's basically just a form of variation of Russian roulette.
Matteo, what's your move? What's your go-to on the
None.
dating app?
None.
You ever send a dick pic?
No.
Why not?
I don't care for it too.
Why not?
It's gonna come back to bite me in the ass. What comes around goes around.
Oh my God! Here's this comes around, goes around shit again. I was listening to Let Us Be Idiots, the show I co-host with Matteo, and there was a prison rape scene we were talking about. I don't know how that came up, and Matteo said, you know, what comes around goes around. Like that's not even that's not the saying they say in prison.
I know.
Fucking Matteo.
But I don't know.
Well, listen, call in 646-828-7369. Tell us how you doing. How you doing, Matteo?
I'm doing fine.
You know, how was that back-to-back weekend spent together with cheese, onion, and pickle sandwich?
I do it quite frequently.
Yeah, but not with the guy around the corner at the deli. What did he say?
Hey,
buddy, you're back. You didn't die.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we got an interesting call about that. It wasn't on record. I want to hear that shit.
Yeah, this guy. We had a couple of technical difficulties lining up the new telephone line or whatever, and this guy was calling Matteo or talking about Matteo. Mateo's obsessed. He wants to call the guy back. Yeah.
I have his number right there.
Do you want to call him back?
Call him back.
It's anonymous. You can't call it back.
Yeah, we can.
No, it's anonymous, Matteo.
Complete call right there.
Matteo, it's anonymous. There's no telephone number there.
Okay.
But Reese, what's the score of that Chiefs game?
Some good news. Chiefs hit a field goal, so
All right.
17-9.
17-9 within a score and a 2-point conversion. Listen,
over 3 minutes ago, still in the third.
and this is big money, and I know.
Oh, we're getting a call.
Oh, wait up.
You're on the Big T show. Caller. Yeah, you're on.
Hello, welcome to the Big T Show. That's Matteo, my receptionist, the co-host. No one there. Oh, another prank phone call. All right. Nothing to say. A little stage fright, huh? Was it going through?
I guess it's your brother.
What?
He just sent a text similar to the whatever.
646-828-7369. We're working on a Sunday. No James. James was at a Proud Boy wedding last night. It was a nice
beautiful wedding.
Beautiful wedding. A white wedding, like Matteo said. And listen, this show,
an American wedding.
We're working out the kinks for Tuesday when we have
Joe Lukowski.
And where's Joe Lukowski from?
Oh, I'm not sure. I know he's a comic in the city.
Oh no, what he does, he's a writer also.
Yeah.
Funny ass dude. Stay tuned Tuesday. So we want to come in on a Sunday, get the overtime, and be ready for Tuesday, and then just hit the ground running. No technical difficulties. We have the phone line now.
Yeah.
You know, we got Reese on board. No more. We don't even say his name, you know.
Yeah, of course.
And we have Zach chipping in, helping in, you know. Zach's not mic'd up, but he was my neighbor. He's seen the hell that I went through. I know it was a crazy year the past year for me, but it was really the month of January. It was like the month of January was rough. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm survived. I made it, Zach.
You're a survivor.
I'm a survivor of domestic violence. Domestic violence month. There's a picture of me. You know, like that. Like I'm a wig and a vagina hole from being a fat woman. You know,
Exactly.
Like, a beautiful fat woman.
I know. It's like Meryl Streep. Wait, no. Who's that? Like, no, I meant to say Rosie O'Donnell.
Don't even compare me to Rosie O'Donnell. Would you fuck Rosie O'Donnell?
No.
Why not?
Because she's a man.
That hasn't stopped you before. You want to live with a house full of.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Well, listen, Matteo, we're trying to crack the code. You know what I
know.
mean? We already cracked the Social Security system.
I just got kicked off yesterday.
Social Security?
They kicked me off, yeah. My lawyer.
How did they kick you off? And me and my sprained
Because
ankle
you
are
have-
allowed to stay.
You have injury. I have SSI. It's different.
Matteo, show up eating that fucking sandwich. I'll give you double the money.
Okay. We can easily appeal this. And it'll take 2 months to see where it goes.
Matteo, that's not news I want to hear.
I know.
Guess it's time for you to start slinging some marijuana in Manhattan.
Okay.
Why not, Matteo?
Not in there. We'll discuss this all there.
Oh yeah. No, but edit that out. No, but seriously, Matteo, like, when is enough enough? Like, when's your breaking point? Like, I know you have a breaking point of probably shooting up a post office or something. I mean, like,
I wish I had one, but I don't.
you don't have a breaking point?
No, I
Oh, do you have a
A
plan?
post office.
There's no post office in your area?
No.
Yes. About stamps.com. It's one of the sponsors.
Yes, they don't have a plan, and yes, they don't have a point.
A point? What?
Breaking point, I meant to say.
A point to what you're saying. Oh, so you never thought about shooting?
Oh, of course I have, but I've never done it.
I couldn't even talk about shooting alone. You're shooting some hoops with your friends. What are you talking about?
What do you think the people think I'm talking about?
Shooting up an open mic?
No, never. No.
Yeah, you don't want to get blackballed government. Someone sees this.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, I said the story before. I went to Cathedral Prep. I did a 3-month bid with
Yes.
Reese.
Yes.
We talked about it on the air. And I went from public school my whole life to San Quentin. 180 over here. It felt like San Quentin prison or Sing Sing. I was every day of my life. And they're like, yo, you're going to drop out. So I went to school there. I remember I failed 6 subjects. I remember that. Because I just never opened a book in my life. For Catholic school, you really have to. Like, public school, you just show up. And you know what I mean? Like, I guess I was good at taking tests or some shit.
Probably.
And I remember doing all the stairs, the suicides, and all this other shit, like the sprints. And the guy's like, come here, Farrell. Mr. Fogey, the guy that coached Urias. And he was like, yo, you can't play. You failed subjects. And it felt like everything was taken away from me. Like, I got kicked in the nuts. And Herman's, like, really bad. You know when you're out of breath? I was like,
No, I've had testicular problems.
hold your thought on that, testicular problems. But I went across the Herman Sports, and I was looking into buying a gun. You can't buy guns in the city limits, so I was buying a BB gun. I was gonna go home and just like shoot seagulls or something
Beautiful.
to blow off some steam. Like,
Beautiful.
I was like, maybe my subconscious was saying, "Yo, go shoot this school up." But I could have been famous fucking 30 years ago, at least.
The first.
This was before Columbine.
Yeah, I was gonna say the first trench coats in the mafia.
You think I wear a fucking trench coat, motherfucker? They had cardigans. You had to wear a sweater. Like, shit, I never wore a suit jacket. I never had these things.
I had plenty of trench coat in high school.
Listen, I was in detention all the time.
So was I.
And I would steal. They had, like, because I went to public
Why
school.
am I not shocked by any of that?
No, I don't steal. But I was in, you always have, like, school, like, movie shit where you see, like, captain of the football team, varsity, like, dissecting frogs and shit. In public school, they don't do that shit. Brooklyn, they're gonna give you a knife. Get the fuck, like, I got my own. And I was like, wow, man, like, the lab was cool. There was like glass stuff that looked like bongs. I had bongs at home. I'm like, oh wow, this could be a new slide piece. You know what I mean? Like, and I had them all in my pocket. And I remember sitting there, I was bored as shit. Like, my ADHD was probably kicking in. I had my hands in my pocket of my jacket, and I flipped it over, and all the glass fell on the floor. I had to jump on the floor. Like, you alright? I'm like, I dropped my contact or something. Because like all the glass, like small falling on the floor, and fucking detention, man. That's the worst. How about you, Matteo? You ever fuck up in high school?
Yeah, a lot.
What'd you do?
I never really did anything bad enough to get like kicked out, but I got suspended for 30 days. We said to a girl, "Why not account and get the most free?"
And you pinched her nipple?
No, I didn't even know it was sexual. Like I don't even know. She did something that was really obnoxious to me. So, like, why would you buy an account and get the milk for free?
Was she a fat girl? Was she
No, she was attractive, but I was like
attractive.
But I didn't think it was sexual because I always thought it was like it was a zero-sum game. It was even shittier. So it's like a deal or a position was really bad. It wasn't good in the first place. It just got worse. That's what I always thought it meant.
I'm still thinking about the fat girl that you were like that you can get milk from.
No.
Well, listen,
I wish, but no.
What were you talking about your testicular?
Yeah, you were talking about getting kicked in the nuts. When I get really nervous because I have too large scrotum veins, my testicles will like.
Oh, you're not gonna sleep that one. You have too enlarged
veins in my scrotum, like in testicles.
Like veiny?
No, like they're like what do you call them? Arteries.
Like
they're on the inside.
So like they're pulsating all the time?
All the time.
like boom, boom.
When I get stressed, like this, and then it makes the blood flow in a certain way. Like it's sort of like my dick and balls shoot up inwards, and I've had a few times that like pushing out air.
I was on an open mic, and
how do they push them out with air?
They have to like when they go inwards, they have to put the catheter up you, and then like the catheter goes in a certain way and it pushes them out. So like it pops out for like boom.
That sounds pleasant.
It's not. You have to knock you out to do it.
Jesus Christ.
And people die from doing that stuff. Like a lot, high percentage.
When I got my DUI,
so you can't get too excited.
No, I can't get too neurotic. And I get
you be neurotic?
I know, but like when I get too neurotic, it can cause death. That kind of stress is a killer.
That's crazy, man.
Damn, death by testicle.
Yeah, I know. Testicles.
That's nuts, man.
That's nuts.
That's nuts.
Well, what was I just about to say? I didn't even eat this edible yet. Fuck. Hey, call in 646-828-7369. We're trying to work out these phone systems. Listen, we don't got James. We just got the regular skeleton crew, no guests. We have a guest on Tuesday, but listen, we're working out the kinks. This is what people do. You try to get better. You can't just come in on Tuesday and think things are going to work. You know what I mean? Like, I hope it's doing good. The first time my sister called in, texted and said she couldn't hear us. We appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it takes like 10 minutes. I'm like, why wouldn't you, like, not my sister, but whoever, like, if you're people are watching, like, why don't you say, hey, we can't hear you?
Like text or something?
Yeah, like a little comment, like, yo.
There's ways that you can, like, get in touch with them.
If you stop tapping like that.
There's a new phone number that you could call.
Yes.
Why don't you give it
646-828-7369. You fan of the 69?
I picked that number because of your favorite number.
Listen, it's equal. I used to go out with this bitch. She hated the 69. Like, yo, isn't this what feminism's about? Equality? You know what I mean? Like 50-50.
So they say?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're getting the pleasure of, you know what I mean? Like, I'm getting my dick sucked. And, like, the better you eat the pussy, the better the blowjob.
I guess. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but I guess in theory.
In theory, no, it is true, motherfucker. And this girl wouldn't do it. I'm like, it bothered me. Like, we're not together because, like, yo,
okay.
If you're not into women's right, because I'm a big time walnut,
right there, man.
A piece of walnut. I'm a big time feminist. You know what I mean? I was appalled when Backpage took away the woman's right to sell her pussy. You know what I mean? That was like, who are you to say what she does with her pussy, right? Yeah, like, and now the 69, like, girls are out there not 69ing. How do you feel about the 69? Am I wrong?
I have no stake in this game.
Matteo.
What do you mean? You're out there.
No, I'm not.
You're not out there?
No.
You don't do anything?
No.
You just masturbate every 2 weeks?
Yeah.
It's a bukkake poem.
Sort of.
Gifts.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, I'm trying to wean off that stuff. I don't know.
I'm weaning off of edibles. He's weaning off of bukakis. We had a good fucking thing going here. How's that Chiefs game going? We're trying to win 10,000 on a Sunday.
Is there going to be a substitute, or that's it? Just nothing.
I don't know until something comes up.
Hold on. What's the score? What's that Chiefs game? We're trying to win you some money here. 17-9. Chiefs got the ball. Let's fucking go. About to start the fourth quarter. We had what's the first game we had? 49ers beat the shitty ass Jets. Chiefs, Ravens, all money line. First half over in the Laker game. 3,000 Ps, 9,800. Let's go. Big T show, big money. We're trying to win you money each week. And Matteo, how you doing with the cracking the code?
Well, I last night at the game, I put a lot of the draft on the Celtics versus Miami Heat. And
The Celtics, look at this guy. Like he's a fucking gambler. The
no,
Celtics.
I always just say it like that.
What, are you talking to your friends? Hey, the Celtics. Like,
No, because I like.
Yo, you hate Irish people. I remember that.
No, I hate.
You call us the I word. You don't even want to say it. He goes, "Get out of my face, you fat I word piece of shit.
I do a lot.
You scumbag, Social Security collecting I word."
And you said he
Oh,
knows everything about your culture, too.
Oh, whatever.
I have no culture?
No, that's not what I said.
Motherfucker.
There's a lot of culture I don't like.
Oh, no, this is the cancel culture. Be careful
No.
what you say. Be careful what you say, sir.
I like the fetishization Westerners have on Scandinavian political system is they're not right.
I thought you were going to talk about just Scandinavia. This time last year, I was in Europe. Oh, shit, you were there, too.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I was in Europe this time last year.
Yeah.
And that was an adventure. You were there when there was as I'm leaving, this is a sign that the door, I couldn't get the door to unlock. I'm like, yo, if you did something to the door, like, I'm leaving anyway. And, I had to rip the handle off the door. There was a big incident last year when I was trying to leave for Europe. And then when I'm in Sweden, where was I, Sweden?
Yes.
The landlord was calling me. I never met this dude. You know what I mean? It was the week trip from hell. But Europe was good. Besides the horse I had, and there was
What was wrong with horse meat?
It's a little not tender.
Okay, it's not.
It's
supposed
horse.
to-
It's horse, motherfucker.
I know, I've had it before.
Huh?
I've had it before.
Hold on, you eat horse wherever you were,
No, I was in Europe.
and then you come to America because you're an immigrant.
Yeah, right.
Nothing wrong with that, but you are.
No, I was on vacation when I ate the horse.
You were so hungry you ate a horse.
No, it was my father and a friend was a butcher. He gave us a whole platter of sliced cuts.
They eat it raw. Right?
No, he cooked his in like in a pizza oven. So it was like roasted, no barbecue. It was just like olive oil and that, and he had cold cuts of a rabbit and just like he said, wanted to give us the most bizarre animals he had in stock. It was rabbit, duck, pheasant.
What did you eat when you were in
Denver.
Colorado?
Oh, I had rattlesnake soup.
Oh, you went there for the nuts, right?
Yeah, I went there for the nuts. I had Rocky Mountain oysters. I ate I got a large bowl and ate half of it.
How
Not good.
So he ate the whole half of the bowl.
Yeah.
They suck.
Yeah.
But no one pissed me off about the homeless people in Denver.
What?
They live in Denver. It's cold. You're collecting cans. You're walking up a hill. Their calves must be so fucking big.
You probably don't know. There's a lot of homeless people.
You're in the mountains. You're walking around. You see people collect cans around here. You're walking up steep fucking elevation all day.
Yeah, that city has a lot of homeless.
This is just out of control, man.
In that city or here?
Fucking everywhere,
Okay.
man. It's out of control. Stop bothering me. You know what I mean?
you get bothered a lot by it?
Yeah, because they probably think, oh, look at this fat guy. He has fucking money to feed himself. Call it 646-828-7369. We're just working out. We're working through some of the technical difficulties. Trying to get a great show on the Tuesday. James will be back. Joe Wachowski, right?
Yeah, Joe Cassie. Yeah.
And then tomorrow.
Hey, I do think it's been a success. Yeah, we had some difficulties in the beginning, but we've got the phone number working now.
646-828-7369.
You can hear us, which is a big plus.
Yeah. Listen, it takes a lot for me to watch something that I'm involved with, and that little thing at the end, because we didn't have the call, the internet was a little messed up, but we got it. We're back. And tomorrow, with THC TV, I've been just pumping out fucking episodes. Tomorrow, I'm doing homemade mozzarella sticks, medicated.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna take a paleo string cheese. I might wrap it in a pasta sheet and then bread it and then fry it. I might just drop the paleo string cheese right in the motherfucking not in the oil, but right like a chicken cutlet, and medicated fucking mozzarella sticks tomorrow on the THC with Big T. Then Tuesday, James will be back, like I said.
Yep.
And then,
don't give too much away. We'll keep it. We have a lot booked, but I want to keep it like secret until it happens.
all right, yeah. You're right. But yeah, yesterday I'm a little out of it because I drove a lot yesterday. I'm not used to that. I drive, but like you were with me when I was just returning videotapes.
Yes.
I try to be quick.
He's very quick.
Yeah, and like it, because UPS, they give you a lot of work, and I was trying to get like whatever.
Chiefs touchdown.
Let's go, big money, motherfucker! I'm telling you, this is documented. Matteo, you should read the text I put in fucking yesterday.
I'm pretty sure I'll be going for 2 on that. So
Yeah.
we'll see if it's tied in a couple.
But what the fuck was I gonna say? Like with UPS, I'm gonna get back to me and Matteo cracking the code. We got thrown off talking about testicles
Yeah, no, I was saying.
or horses.
No, cells. I bet on the bracket for DraftKings most of the
All right, let's let the world what we're doing.
Yeah,
we talked about it last week.
Yeah.
I had I'm like I don't want to say evil genius, but like a street mentality mind of not doing things like unconventional maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
outside the box.
yeah, outside the box. I'm thinking Matteo knows shit about football de Americano. You know?
Yeah, that's what I know more about.
But I'm like, yo, stop looking at the left. I go open a DraftKings account. I'll give you the money. I want you to bet. Come up with the team through the numbers. You know what I mean? Because you have to.
I've been doing it. I've been trying.
And we're gonna crack the code, Reese. I'm telling you, we're gonna be fucking millionaires from Matteo and me beating draft. Yeah, that we did a 50-50 proposition. So when Matteo moves back to fucking Italy, fucking eating horse, the finest fucking ponies, laughing at my fat ass as I'm paying the taxes. You fat fucking.
You're getting your cut anyway. I'm not honest.
I want it on record.
No, I just on record, but I was gonna give it to you even if it was off record.
I need to eat this fucking banana bread. It's been 3 days.
Eat it now.
Yes, thank you. Oh, call me the show, man. 646-828-7369. Call me. Tell me I'm a fat fuck. Someone was complaining about the CBD. Someone was talking about Matteo eating cheese and onion sandwiches.
What was he saying?
None. Oh, and you know what? I'm a spiteful person. I put this number in a couple of group texts. Guess how people communicate with me? My phone number. And I asked a couple of my friends who communicate with me through my phone number that might need something. When I asked them, hey, they call into the show on a Sunday. You know? No one called me in. Good luck when your girl's bitching at you and you need to get high. And I don't answer you like you don't answer me, you fucking scumbag.
And the daytime Emmy goes to Tommy.
Oh, it's fucked up. You had someone to call and curse me out. Say I'm a fat fuck. Say Matteo sucks dick. You know what I mean? Say something. Right, Matteo?
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, they can say that.
Yeah, sure.
It's their right.
I know this.
But yesterday, like I said, I'm a little out of it. I had to go. I was Fat Spider-Man.
Yes, you were.
This is a new thing I might be doing. You interested?
Who was fighting crime and diabetes.
Oh, you're stealing my lines.
I know.
Stealing my lines. I show up. The kids went crazy. It was awesome. I play Santa every year. Mateo might be my fucking elf this year. This cocksucker, the way he's making fat jokes. You want to do this year?
Yeah. Well, I have a better idea.
What?
I'm Santa. You're fat elf.
Oh, hold on. I did buy you an elf costume.
Yeah, you did. You still have it.
Oh, what was that from?
The Staten Island Christmas roast. Last year.
I was Santa and you was. Yeah, we did do this. Yeah, I knew this sounded familiar. Yeah, we already played Santa and the elf.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yo, what are we doing this year for Halloween? Can we go? Can you be Little Nicky and I'll be like the bulldog?
I'm trying to think. What's a
Motherfucker, you're Little Nicky. Stop getting out of this.
I know I am Little Nicky.
Yo, we should do a big T-show group Halloween. Little Nicky. Who would you be?
What, be all the brothers?
I'm trying to think. No, I want to be Hitler with the tits on his head. Oh, that was a gorilla.
That was a gorilla.
Yeah. But Hitler was in hell too.
Yeah.
Yo, Little Nicky on mushrooms? Phenomenal. You ever do that? I was at this kid's house on a rocking chair watching it for the first time, tripping on mushrooms. And there was a nail coming out of the wooden fucking thing. Everyone... And no, next thing you know, there's blood, but it was a lot of blood, but I was drinking a lot. It wasn't a bad cut. Everyone's tripping on mushrooms. It was Little Nicky. Everyone, from to horror, no matter fucking just switching on, just blood everywhere. But I highly recommend Little Nicky. You ever watch Little Nicky on mushrooms? You ever eat mushrooms?
No.
Why not?
No, I did once. I hated it.
What happened?
can't remember. It was like in my teenage years. I really have no recollection.
Yo, those teenage years you speak of, with your emo days that you
I
went
know.
through.
Yeah.
Yo, you ever see his old pictures?
No, I have not.
He looks like one of the guys from Oasis. He looked at it in shame. Yo, I can't believe. Yo, when we have a comedy show and shit, people are like, I'm afraid to sit front row. It's like, yo, who wouldn't call in and even just say, like, I love prank phone calls. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I would cut school and just call pizzerias and just curse at them. You know what I mean? Like, oh, how about Rico the Clown? I almost got arrested for prank phone calls. When I went to Kingsborough, and I spoke about this earlier, about just, I love the movie, like growing up in Brooklyn in public school, where all my friends went to Catholic school, and then Rockaway, like everyone went to Catholic school, I'm in public school, so it didn't have that whole captain of the football team, you know what I mean, cheerleader shit, you know what I mean, it was everyone did their own thing, unless they went to the same school, Catholic school, whatever. And when I got to Kingsborough Community College, everyone's hanging out, smoking weed, we're playing cards in the cafeteria. It had that high school feel.
What kind of cards?
I don't know, they would give them out on Veterans Day. There was old veterans giving out used cards from Atlantic City. It was awesome.
I kept thinking Magic the Gathering, Pokemon.
What kind of gay ass shit is that? What the fuck are you talking about? You think I play Pokemon?
A lot of people play Pokemon.
Who? People at open mics?
No, like International was one of the biggest selling card games for decades.
Motherfucker, I was doing cocaine, selling cocaine. You think I was like, oh yeah, when I'm not up for 3 days, and then the rest of the week selling cocaine, I'm playing Pokemon. Like, hey, good thing. Oh, you need something on 142nd? Good, there's a Pokemon over there I gotta go collect. Like, what the fuck world do you live in? But, so I'm in the cafeteria. I never went to class. It was great. No, it was like...
we knew how to class together at basketball.
Basketball intramurals. Yo, but like, besides that, and so, there was like underwater basket weaving. It was like the stupidest classes. Underwater basket weaving was an option. And like, yo, I remember the teacher,
I took classes. I remember taking like math and history. Like,
what
happened?
When I had to go take... I just thought it was like a test to see...
You saying I was missing out?
No, I thought there was a test. When I had to go for like the test to see where you stood, I just thought it was a test. But all right, this guy's a retard. You know what I mean? Like, so I remember I was sick and I took NyQuil to feel better to go there, and I just wrote anything and I got ahead of there. So I was in like remedial everything.
I remember smoking a lot, like at least a fat blunt every time.
Bro, on the way to school.
And then you'd call me. Sometimes I get a text like, "Bro, I'm leaving early. You want to ride?" I'm like, "Of course I needed a ride home."
Oh, how about?
I remember to drop leaving class, and then you'd be like, "All right, we're going to roller roaster."
How about when we would drive up on Emmons Avenue and I'd just be screaming at people, cursing them out, like just screaming obscenities, just because I don't know what was wrong with me. Like I would just driving next to someone like, "Hey, suck my dick," and people like, "Whoa!" Like
you had and still do have problems.
Yo, Reese, we would bake out that white Nissan Stanza on campus. They tried to give me all campus parking. My fat eyes were rubbing together. I'm like, I'm sweating by the time I got to class. So I went there. I was like, if you live far away, they give you on-campus parking. I found some mail that would come like that said Far Rockaway on it, even though it said like Breezy Point. And I went there. I'm screaming. I'm like, I live in Far Rockaway. It's the first fucking word, you shithead. You know what I mean? They gave me on-campus parking, and we would bake that motherfucker out.
Yeah, nice.
But yo, college was cool, like because like you have to be crafty in public school, like. Nowadays, I would see kids walking around during the day. They used to be truant offices. Like, we had to, like, hide behind bushes and shit. And, like, now, like, these shitheads are walking around, like, noon, like, no big deal. And, like, I remember the teacher would take attendance and, like, maybe, like, a lot of them just sat there, but some would turn around, and I would bolt for the door. And, like, I got caught so many times I had to, like, stop walking. Like she would turn around and, like, act like I wasn't running. And, like, walk out, like, I had to go to the bathroom and just... I'm fucking myself. They didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to be, like, a grown-up at that point a little bit. Or mature person. And I was like...
Sure.
Fuck, what was I talking about with Kingsborough?
I was listening to all of it, but I thought I was going to go somewhere.
No, there is.
Saying how it was awesome, like it was like high school to you, I guess.
Oh, Rico the Clown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The good old billboard that we found Rico the Clown.
Yeah, so I'm hanging out in the cafeteria, and I'm like...
we were leaving. As we were going, I remember that, we were going to the car, and as we got to the car, like, you know, I guess it was like we had to cut through a building. That's what it was.
The main, like that main one right there, Chief
and
tied up, let's go!
As we cut through the building, there was a, you know, like a pin board that like people could post ads
At
on.
the entrance of the cafeteria.
Yeah.
because I would stand there high just looking at it. So that's one I knew it was there because I would stand there like, oh.
You for some reason love to stop and look at that thing. We stopped and checked it out like almost like every
room
day.
for rent, books for sale. I wanted to see what people were selling. It was like a community thing. I'm a big community guy, you know. Community college, local community shithead.
Lucked out because we found a
business card that said Rico the Clown. I'm like, Rico the Clown, and this is like a couple years later. I'm from the '90s. You know, Rico Suave. Remember that song?
Yeah.
Like this one, like the early '90s. That's still fresh in my head. I'm like, Rico the Clown. So that night, I remember I had the Nokia under my name, not a burner. No burners were around then, and this is like no one really had phones like on the right, you know. And we were in my friend's grandpa's basement, and I was calling this motherfucker up. I was bombed. I was passing the phone around, and I got the most stereotypical. I don't know if it's racist, if it's Spanish. Is it still racist if it's Spanish?
It was all that. Yeah.
You came to my kid's party, you stole the presents, you Puerto Rican clown. Like, you know, just like being a real fucking dickhead to him, and just like. I don't know how many messages I call.
I remember. I think it was like something like 43 or something.
No, I remember sleeping. My mom lives on.
You kept tally before the machines did.
No, I didn't. No, so I'm sleeping. My mom lives on Oceanside. And I hear doors slam. I'm like, there's no cars allowed on Oceanside. It's like a street before, like a block before the water. So there's no cars there. I'm like, I look out the window, like hungover as shit. I'm like, red Caprice cars. That's not good. Those are detectives. You know what I mean? And thank God my mom was dropping my friend's dad's name. They wanted to get me harassment. There's like hate crime, probably before hate crimes were a thing. Like he said, I think it might have been 100 and something calls I did that night because I was passing the phone around. Hey, leave a message. Fuck this guy, Rico the Clown. This guy's just trying to make a living, but it's your fault making that fucking name. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you see a bakery like Aldorf the Baker. Like, I don't know. I change it up. I don't know. Maybe AB's Bakery, something like that.
Adolfo's Bakery.
Yeah, Rico the Clown. Like, what the fuck's wrong? Change your name, bro. Rico the Clown. Call it 646-828. Rico, if you're out there, 7369.
I would get it at this point.
Why would he die?
Yeah, why is he dead?
Logically, in my head, I think he's in his 30s, so by now he's in his 70s.
Pentagon, how old am I? What kind of math is that? You can hack the fucking Pentagon, you can't do math. Simple math. Like, sometimes I ask him to spell him a word, and I'm not a good speller either. And it's so old, but then he'll like hack into a system. You see him typing like real fast, like in a movie, and like then you ask him to spell like cat, and it's like K-A-T, like.
Yeah, Williams in the house.
Who?
Cat Williams.
Oh, Cat Williams. Oh, we have a call. Easy, but my headphones on.
You're on the Big T Show. You're live. Please talk to us.
Please talk to us. It's the Big T Show. Who's on the line? Lower the radio. Oh, Mom, you were there. Mom, no. Oh, my aunt saved my ass again. You're retired too, like your son. That's called God's plans, Mom. You retired like your son. You see me living the good life. Mom, what was I gonna say? No. Then another time, I got arrested after someone. Mom.
Not on the air.
Yeah, no. Don't say it out loud. But Mom, another. Matteo's trying to cut you.
I don't know what she was going to say. She's like...
Who, me? Mom, lower the TV in the background. No, Mom, listen. Another time Aunt May saved my ass, I got assaulted, and then I defend myself, and I fucking laced the kid up, and I get arrested again. This happened multiple times in my life. You know, the wrong end of the stick, like, don't start. You know what I mean? And I remember I got the paperwork, and the paper, it said like March 10th. And then I got a call saying, hey, listen, there's a warrant out for your arrest. Come turn yourself in. The guy wrote the wrong slip. I remember hearing like it was like March 8th. Now I'm sleeping after Monday Night Football at the Roxbury Barn, hungover as shit. My aunt's like, Thomas, they're coming. I'm like, fuck, the house is getting raided. This is like probably when I was like 19 before my house got raided. And I'm like, oh, I get up, I stop him because Mom, you've been in my old room when I had everything out, the bungalow.
Yeah.
So I get up, I'm like, I'll put my sweats on here. If they go on the other side of me, there's a scale, an upside down garbage can my mom stole from the Board of Ed with
What about the time you cleaned out your dresser?
a garbage can. You stole it. No, you didn't. You were talking. Not you took the garbage bag, the garbage can. But yeah, no, Mom, you brought. I know that Aunt Mary thought the house was getting ready for Warren police. I invented the bacon, egg, and cheese on a hero. I don't care. Someone at me tried to dispute it. I must have had 4 of them after I was drinking, and I had to spend the day and a half getting processed by the Warren police with so much fucking bacon, egg, and cheese fucking matter in my stomach. And I'm not going. I don't know if you've ever been to Central Bookings in Queens or Brooklyn. It is horrible. And listen, someone would punch you in the face if you shit in the holding cell. Like homeless people would do it. They're like, I ain't fucking with this crackhead. You know what I mean? But like a normal person blowing up when there's 20 guys in the room in the cell. No, not that time, Mom. No. No, Mom.
Stop.
Are you talking? All right, Mom. I love you. Thanks for calling in. Now listen, she's talking about. I got Queens Narcotics showed up. I got a disorderly conduct summons. They found 6 bags of weed. I pull up in the back of the truck. I used to go to the barber shop once a week, and I had a nice haircut. You know, it was always short, but I get the razor going. You look fresh. And this is after they stopped my brother a couple of times. So I'm like, yo, they're watching the house. They're looking for me. They stopped my brother like stupid, poor police work, you know? And now Breezy Point's like a maze. So now I'm going to meet people. I'm not walking on the street, the main street. I'm going on that ocean side. I'm taking a bike, and I'm meeting people in different areas on a bike where they can't see me on this main road that they were watching, you know? That comes in and out. So I was outsmarting them, and then that day I was leaving. My friend was coming with me. The 207, the main street. I'm like, yo, meet me by 208. I made this like left just to keep them off my trail. And they're probably still looking for me. And I pull up in the back. I'm jacked up drinking because that's what I would do at the barbershop. Just put on a show. You know what I mean? Like I don't even know these motherfuckers, and I just wouldn't stop talking, jacked up. Like just putting on a scene. I pull up in the back. I remember a guy with a ponytail comes running out. They have their guns drawn. Freeze! They had my mom, my aunt, who was fucking not doing good health-wise at the time. The neighbors stopped by to say hi. They had to hold them because you can't let them go. They'll call me and tell me not to come home, you know? The guy comes running out. I had the North Face, the gray bubble with the pockets that go like this. And I had the Nextel work phone at the time. I'm putting it in there. It looks like a butt end of a gun. That thing's like black and like that big. And like, what is that? I'm like, you know what I mean? I guess that's some sort of privilege right there. A lot of people get shot by, because I remember, like, it's probably like the size of this. Like, remember the Nextel work phones?
Yes.
They were like the size of the Mevo camera, and I'm putting it in my pocket, like when you get out of the car. Like, what is that? It looks like a fucking gun. You know what I mean? Like, and they go inside. They're like, yeah, you want us to destroy your mom's nice house? Fucking charges. How much time's left?
There's still 2:27 left.
All right, listen, we got the Chiefs in a parlay, big money. The Ravens are winning.
Yeah, Ravens are
We
up.
need the Chiefs just to win outright.
16.
Listen.
Chiefs are they're down 3. They have the ball. So
Don't get blinded by greed. I always say that. Don't take the points. Yeah, you put a $3,000 parlay in with the spread. That might pay like $18,000 or something like that. You know, maybe even more. I take a money line. I'd rather win $9,800. You know what I mean? Because they just gotta win. Don't get blinded by greed. Take the money and fucking win next week. Now you can let that ride. Then you win the real big money. But anyway, they're like, yeah, we're going to destroy your mom's house. Where's the blow? I'm like, oh, someone gave you wrong information. I know you hear this all the time. I go, there's 10 bags of weed. If you waited a little longer, I would have a huge Family Guy fan. I was just sit there, smoke weed, and watch the Family Guy the rest of the night, you know? I go, you came a little later, it would have been less. And they fucking gave me a disorderly conduct summons, even though it was orderly. They wiped the egg off their face. And I got released on my own recognizance after I had to go through the system, and my mom was done with me. But I love you, Mom. Sorry for putting you through that pain. Like we said on the THC TV show, like, listen, you never had to give me an allowance. I went to public school. You give me $1, and I can survive on that. In the morning, I'll get a bagel, a quarter drink, and a quarter worth of fucking miscellaneous, whatever the fucking word is, candy. And you go to a fucking bodega back in the 80s or 90s, you can get maybe 6 things for a quarter. You know what I mean? Like two peanut chews, one of these, this. And then at lunchtime, I get free lunch. I had my book bag open. I tell my friend to throw 20 chocolate milks in there. And I survive on that. $1 a day. And then later in life, I got, what's the word?
Indulgent, gluttony.
No, I fucking took initiative.
Oh, initiative, okay.
To gluttonous, Jesus, Matteo.
Well, you see, 20 chocolate milks.
20, motherfucker.
Oh, okay, 20.
Oh, man. Well, listen, this is what I wanted to do. I just wanted this little test run. You know what I mean? Zach came by twice this week, really helped us out. Reese on board. You know, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate you coming on a Sunday. Matteo coming on a Sunday.
Thank you.
And, you know, fucking, we are working through this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This show, we're not going to win an Emmy or a Grammy, whatever the fuck it is, a Peabody Award,
It'll be
a Marconi.
It'll be a Levy.
No, a Marconi.
Okay.
A Marconi, the radio dude.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Yo, we're not going to win an award this week. I wanted to get it documented just in case this parlay comes in. I can use that snippet like, hey, we're giving out winners. You got to tune in. And we need to get this test run going because we have a huge comic and writer
Coming up, yeah.
on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I know what? James, shout out to James too for holding it down, coming in, being the third host. You know what I mean? He adds the way he roasts us. You know what I mean?
So
Like,
good.
it's great, man. I love my team, and I said that a couple of weeks ago before Reese was here, before the meltdown with the other guy.
Yeah.
I said, listen, if I'm the 8 cans of tomato sauce, you're the 2 bay leaves, Reese the pinch of sugar. You know what I mean? Zach is the stirrer, the wooden, like, it's all part of the recipe.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
And without
yes,
it could be good, but it's not. No. You need everything to be a team and to be a great recipe. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, that separates you from some bullshit. And I'm just happy. You know, I feel good. I was so happy when we went live by ourselves the other day, like a couple weeks ago when we finally did it.
Yeah.
And now today, hopefully this one went through. No hiccups. We have a fucking phone line. Listen, this one, people aren't going to remember these. They're going to remember when we're fucking hitting the ground running, have people pissing their pants in this weird, crazy world, PC culture, this, that. At the end of the day, you need an escape. This is an escape. You know what I mean? This is someone that doesn't give a fuck except for laughing. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
I played Fat Spider-Man yesterday. They're like, oh man, you came all the way out here? My dad lives out here. They go, where? I go, Calverton. And that's the cemetery. You know what I mean? It was 20 minutes far out in Long Island. They're like, well, he doesn't live there. Oh, he doesn't live in Rockaway. You know what I mean? He lives in Calverton, motherfucker. And the people, like, it's a 1-year-old's party, and I'm coming up Fat Spider-Man telling these jokes. That's what I do. You know what I mean? And the Big T Show, Let Us Be Idiots, THC TV. Listen, these are outlets for me to try to I'm just having fun, man. I'm hanging out with my friends. I'm eating edibles, smoking weed, talking about eating ass, like the finer things in life, you know?
Exactly.
And listen, I'm going to get better. I want to be great at this, and I'm not stopping. And I just really appreciate you guys coming in and getting this show together. I feel like this today with the sound part. You know what I mean? Content part, we're going to work on that. You know what I mean? Sound part, once that's ready, then we can just focus on everything else. And you know what? The phone number. We're gonna work on that because I think just having people call in and
very fun.
Yeah, and talking about you, the indigestion from the fucking chunks of red onion I seen on that fucking sandwich.
I know.
They were thick. That guy disrespected you today.
I know. I'm gonna watch it later.
What?
No, there's nothing.
All right, but listen. Remember the 646-828-7369 for next week. Write it down. Just fucking give it out. Right there. No, do me a favor. Any public restroom, right here on the stall. We want people to call in. You know what I mean? We like to be interactive. And listen, thank you, Matteo, Zach, bottom of my heart, coming through and just holding it down with the knowledge I don't have. You know what I mean? The brownie. Not that you can't bake a brownie and make edibles, but like I try to give you the knowledge of that. I'm fat. I'm gonna order dinner for us, the best dinner. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna ask you why is what you want. I'm gonna order the best fucking food because that's what I do. You came here, you held it down with the Mac. The Mac Mini. I appreciate it, brother. And Reese, thank you for being on board. Listen, we're going to get this right. We're going to hit the ground fucking running. Hopefully the sound's right, the camera's right. Now we got the phone number and the Big T Show's going to take off. I'm ready. I feel it, man. I'm ready to go. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. And listen, there's been another episode of the Big T Show. We'll see you on Tuesday. James back. And remember, be the person you are when you're high. See you next week. Later.